Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn With. My name is Rahul and today we will see the topic called fractions, and also we will see how the fraction is useful in real world and also understand the different type of the fractions. Okay, we will have a 7 types of the fractions overall, so we will see how this is a useful and how we can add, combine, subtract, multiply and divide the fraction in upcoming classes. Okay, and so in this classes, what are the topic we will cover? So you will get their PDF in my Telegram channel. As well as if you have any type of doubt, any question, anything you want to ask, you can put a comment on this video. As well as you can follow my Telegram channel, there I can help you. So let's start with my video. Okay. So if I will say about the fractions, so fraction is what? A parts of whole number. Okay. So any fraction in this world is a parts of whole number. Okay, so let's we see with example. Suppose you have one pizza. Okay, everyone like the pizza, so this one is what? Your whole number, and this pizza we have divided into two parts. Okay, and suppose I have eaten one slice of the pizza, one parts of the pizza. So how we can write this in the fraction? So simple, we can say we can write 1 over 2 or 1 by 2. Okay, so in the top one we can call its numerator. Every fraction have two parts. Every fraction in this world having two parts. The upper one is called numerator. Okay, and the bottom one is called denominator. Okay, so if I will talk about the numerator, what is do you mean by a numerator and what do you mean by denominator? So if I will talk about denominator, means total parts that we have divided a whole number. Okay, and numerator means the parts we are considering, parts to be considered. Okay, so here this is 1 over 2. Now same way we will take one more example. Let's say again one pizza. Now this time this pizza has divided into 4 parts. Okay, so this 4 parts we have eaten the 1 parts again. Okay, so again 1 is what? You have a basically whole number. Okay, and this how we can write in the fraction? So total parts of the pizza is how much? 4. So 4 is your denominator, and one part we are considering, so 1. Okay, so 1 over 4, and also we can write in the word 1/4. Okay, and suppose we have eaten this pizza 2 slice, so how we can write in the fraction? So again we can see the pizza we have here is the same number of parts, 4, and how many parts we are considering right now? 2 parts, so we can say 2/4. Okay, or 2 by 4. Okay, hope you understand. Let's see one more example, so it will more easier understanding. Okay, now again this pizza we have divided into 8 section, 8 slice, one pizza, and see I have divided this into 8 section. Okay, and in this one if I will say, hey, I have eaten the 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. So how we can write into the fraction? So again you can see how many total one pizza is divided into how many parts? 8 parts. So 8 total parts is called denominator. So 8 is come under the denominator, and how many parts we are considering? 3 parts. Okay, so we can say in the word 3/4. Hope you got it, this one आप लोग को समझ में आ गया? correct? Now, so everywhere now you can find out easy way how we can represent into fraction. Now we will see the next topic called type of fractions. Okay, so we have total, we will say 7 type of fractions. Okay, so one by one we can see with the example, so it will easy for you to understand. So first we will see the fractions called proper fractions. Okay, so proper fractions. So if I will say about the proper fraction, every fraction has two parts, numerator and denominator, that you all know. Okay, so in any fraction where numerator is smaller than denominator, okay, that is called proper fraction. Okay, okay, let's see some examples. Suppose above example we are considering like one pizza we have divided into 4 parts, and here we have taken the one slice of the pizza. So how we can say this is 1/4. So you can see here numerator is what? We are representing a numerator with n and denominator with capital letter D. Okay, so numerator is 1 and denominator is 4. Denominator, you know, the total parts. So here 1 is smaller than 4, so it will consider as proper fraction. Same other example, you can see the proper fraction 5/7, 8/10, 22/25. So this all are example of what? A proper fraction. Okay, so anywhere where the numerator is coming smaller than denominator, we will consider as a proper fraction. Now coming about next type of the fraction, we have improper fraction. So improper fraction just opposite of proper fraction. Okay, so if I will say numerator is bigger than denominator, okay, so that will consider as a your improper fraction. You can see the examples of improper fractions, like if I will say 5/3, like 7/5, 12/10. So in all fraction you can see, like if I will say about the first fraction, so here numerator is what? 5 and denominator is what? 3. So you can say numerator is bigger than denominator, so it is considered as improper fraction. So in the real world where you will see the examples where the numerator is bigger than denominator, it will consider as improper fraction. And based on the improper fraction we are getting a next fraction, that is called mixed fraction. Okay, so mixed fraction we are getting from the improper fraction, but we will see this thing how we will get from improper fraction to mixed fraction in coming classes. Okay, so mixed fraction, if I will say combination of whole number and proper fraction. Okay, so any fraction where you are getting whole number and proper fraction, that will consider as mixed fraction. Let's see examples. Suppose example wise, if I will say many places you have written the fraction like 2 3/4. Okay, so in this one you can see this 2 is what? Your whole number, and 3/4 is what? Your proper fraction. So the combination of whole number and proper fraction is considered as mixed fraction. Okay, let's see some more example. Suppose 5 1 over 7th. So this is also example of a proper. So this is an example of mixed fraction. Same you can see 3 4 over 9. So these all are the example of mixed fraction, and mixed fraction we will convert from the improper fraction. So that we will see in the coming classes. Okay, hope you got it till now. Now let us start with the next type fraction, that is fourth one, unit fraction. Okay, so unit fraction, simple, if I will say any fraction where numerator is equal to 1. Numerator is equal to 1. Like example, you can see 1 over 7th, 1 over 10th, 1 over 13th, 1 over 15th. So this all are example of what? Unit fraction. So any fraction where the numerator is equal to 1 is called unit fraction. And also you can consider here one important point, unit fraction is also called proper fraction. Okay, so all unit fraction, if I will say all unit fraction called all unit fraction is proper fraction. Okay, so if you get a true and false, will the unit fraction is a proper fraction? You can say yes, unit fraction is a proper fraction because here numerator is lesser than denominator. Okay, now let's start with the next fraction, fifth one. So if I will say fifth one, it is called like fraction. Okay, so any pair of fractions, any pair of fractions which denominator is equal is called like fraction. Any pair of fractions which denominator is equal is called like fraction. So I can give you some example, and this like fraction we will see they are very useful for addition and subtraction of fractions. Okay, so if I will say the example wise, like you can say 7 over 11 and 5 over 11. So you can see the both having same denominator. You can see both having same denominator, so it will consider as like fractions. Okay, okay, so like fraction, if anyone have a like fraction, we can easily compare them based on the numerator. The fraction which numerator is bigger, that is a bigger fraction. The fraction which numerator is a smaller fraction. So that we will see in the coming classes. Okay, so one more example you can see. Suppose 3 over 9, 5 over 9, 7 over 9. So this all are what? Like fraction, because all denominator are what? Same. Hope you got it. So simple, you can say any fractions which denominator equal are called like fraction. Now coming about our sixth type fraction, that is called unlike fraction. It is just opposite of like fraction. Okay, so unlike fraction, if I will say a fraction which denominators are different. Denominators are different. Okay, are called unlike fractions. You can see the examples like 3 over 5, 4 over 7th, 5 over 9th. So you can see in all these fractions, all denominators are what? Different. So these all are considered as unlike fractions. Okay. So unlike fraction cannot compare. So we have to use that things with the help of LCM. So this we will see in the coming classes. Okay. So hope you understand. You can see one more example. Suppose you have 13 over 15th, 11th over 17th, 10 over 12. So here again you can see all the fractions having a different denominators. Okay, so these all are considered as unlike fraction. Okay, now the last fraction, that is called equivalent fraction. It is very important because it is used to simplify the fractions, and also it is called equal fraction in many ways. Okay, so let's see equivalent fraction. So simple, if I will say by definition wise, any fractions which numerator and denominator multiply or divide by the same number is called equivalent fraction. Okay, let's see examples. Suppose we have a fraction 3 over 5. Okay, and it is saying to find the equivalent fraction. So what we will do, we will multiply with the same number with the numerator and denominator. So what the fraction we got? 6 over 10th. So this 6 over 10 is the equivalent fraction of 3 over 5th. Okay, so simple, you can say in the equivalent fraction, multiply or divide with same number to numerator and denominator. Okay, to numerator and denominator. So either you can multiply or either you can divide. Okay, so let's see one division examples. Suppose we have 12 over 16 and it is saying, hey, can you find their equivalent fraction? So he can see 12 and 16 both are the factor of 4. Yes, so we can divide. So the fraction you will get 12 divided by 4, 3, and 16 divided by 4, 4. So this 3 over 4 is what? Our equivalent fraction of 12 over 16. Okay, so any fraction which multiply or divide with the same number is called equivalent fraction. Okay, and equivalent fraction is also called equal fraction. Hope you got it this much. Now sometimes in the examination they will give you the question, hey, can you find the equivalent fraction like 3 over 7 to equivalent fraction? Find two equivalent fraction of 3 over 7. So this type of question they will get you. So how you can find? So simply you can say 3 over 7 you can take in, and first you can multiply with the same number numerator and denominator. So here I am taking 2. So what you will get? 6 over 14. So your first equivalent fraction 6 over 14. Again you will take 3 over 7 and you can multiply with the 3, again common number. So you will get how much? 9 over 21. So these two are equivalent fraction of 3 over 7. Same, sometimes you will get a question, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay, so fill in the blanks. You can see, suppose I have given a fraction 5 over now, and here it is given 30. Now here it is saying which number what is the number here. So you can see by which number you are multiplying in the 6, so you will get 30. So you all know the 6 table. So in 6 table we are multiplying with the 5. So same we will multiply with the 5 also. So we will get here how much? 25. So this type of the fractions you will get in the coming example. Okay, questions. Now here I am giving you one questions. So everyone kindly try this one, and also you can put the answer in the comment section. Find equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions. Okay, so your fraction is, if I will say 7 over 9, and their options are 21 over 36. B1 is 42 over 54. C, you have 28 over 36. So you can just check out what is the correct equivalent fraction of 7 over 9 from A, B, C, and just you can comment this in the section. So those who have done the correct, I will give the heart on their comment section. Okay, so hope you have clear with the fractions. Okay, so kindly follow my channel LearnWiz for the coming videos about the educational topics.